Not bad for a bunch of ordinary Joes.
Hello everybody, and welcome to another cartoon commentary. It's for what I consider the spiritual successor to G.I. Joe Resolute, which we did a commentary on a while back. It's G.I. Joe Renegades, taking a look at the opening two-parter, The Descent. And joining me on today's commentary, as always, is Eric Lutz from the Isle of Man. How you doing, Eric?
Good afternoon. Good. How you doing?
Excellent, excellent. And we're also joined by Obi. How you doing?
Yeah, pretty good. How's it going, Joe fans?
Fantastic. And we're also joined by Scuba Pete. How you doing, good brother?
I'm good. Yo, Joe, let's do this.
All right. So you can watch along actually on Tubi. Maybe not for the whole thing because they do put commercials in on Tubi, so you can just hit pause on this thing. But you don't have to have the Blu-ray. This was released on Blu-ray, Glorious High Def a while back, but it is on Tubi at the moment. So you can just call it up on there and watch along. So we're going to give you all folks listening to this along on YouTube countdown. 3, 2, 1, play, and I'll play. Press play. Everybody ready? And here we go. 3, 2, 1, play. It's we're starting off with a commercial for Cobra.
Yeah.
And they're flipping the script here.
In a world completely run by Cobra.
And they really do flip the script on this show. The G.I. Joes are the fugitives.
Yes.
So for anyone who's not familiar or isn't familiar anymore, because it's been a while for me since I've seen this. This is G.I. Joe meets the A-Team.
Very much so.
Yeah, it's definitely got the 18 vibe about it.
I almost wanted the intro of this show to include "For a crime they didn't commit."
Oh, that would have been awesome, no?
Animation is fantastic. It is.
It really is.
It is really the continuation of Resolute. And that's, I guess, another reason why I wasn't all that torn up about No More Resolute, because this, to me, even though it's a different story,
Sure,
it is more Resolute in style. And tone,
Very
too,
much
I
so.
would say.
Oh, Snake Eyes.
I love Duke on this show.
Yes, I love the look. I love the outfit with the flak jacket and the whole bit. Yeah, it's really cool.
And the voice acting on Duke too. He sounds just like Michael Bell's Duke. Very curt, very intense way of
a little younger, almost like a younger tone to it. It's really good.
Very First Sergeant like, and there have been some Dukes that haven't sounded correct to me. Like Duke doesn't need to sound exactly like Michael Bell, but he needs to have that cadence to him, that kind of almost concise barking to it.
Yeah, like Sigma 6 didn't have it. They didn't have him down very well.
And each Joe leader has a very distinctive delivery. I'm not just talking about voice or accent or region that they're from, but like Hawk is the kind of calming, older, commanding voice. Flint, guess who? John Wayne, right?
Oh yeah.
Duke is the sergeant, right? On your feet, soldier.
Yeah. And speaking of Hawk, do we want to talk about how it's Lee Majors as Hawk on this?
Yes, we do.
Come on. How awesome is that?
The Bionic Man and Fall Guy.
That voice is perfect for Hawk. Oh
the unknown stuntman.
Yeah. He made Redford such a star.
I really wanted Hawk to just break out into the Unknown Stuntman song at some point in the show. Well, I'm not kind to kiss it.
Would have been great.
So, longtime Joe fans, I mean, if you're a fan of anything and they change something drastically, it can really rub you the wrong way because you go, why did you change something that worked so well? But in this show, it's actually really, it's as different as it looks. It's very true, I find it, to the original. And then when you see the cameos by certain Joes who are only in there for an episode, It's like when you eventually see Airtight and Snow Job. It's
Yep.
it's more like a love letter to Joe fans instead of a reimagining and hey, let go of that old stuff. This is the new cool thing.
Yeah. You know,
Tunnel Rat.
I love Tunnel Rat.
As soon as I see a helicopter, I think Wild Bill, is he in there?
Mm-hmm.
That would have been cool.
That would have been cool. Wild Bill is such a great character.
Yee-hoo!
And I like that, you get introduced to Scarlet there and you're like, oh, she's more like CIA Scarlet. And then boom,
Right.
she puts on the flak and you're like, Scarlet.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's almost like they're what's that term? Subverting expectations. But
Mhm.
but at this point our expectations aren't, oh, I want what I know. Now our expectations are, oh man, we're gonna get what we don't want. And so we're lulled into this, oh, they're gonna change Scarlet. Oh no, wait, she's the same old Scarlet. So it's like a good type of subverting of, bad expectations.
I like how they sort of frame her character right away, though, because you get that sense, she pops up in her civvies with the business suit and everything, and
Yep.
she looks serious and she looks professional. So arguably, I think she's gonna be the one that's the serious one right away.
Absolutely.
And much like Resolute, I can't really remember the rest of the show. I'm looking forward to watching the whole thing all the way through. But do they sort of hint at the love triangle, Scarlet, Snake Eyes, and Duke, in this one as well?
I don't remember that part of it. They might. Like I said, I haven't seen this in probably 10 years. So
Well, when
Subtly add some tension in there, here and
Right.
there.
Exactly.
when they meet in the helicopter, it's clearly love at first sight. Like
Yeah.
handshake and sparks fly. I don't know. I feel like to Duke and Scarlet, a handshake is just as good as a warm embrace. They're cut from the same cloth.
I love the look of the Cobra Troopers in this.
Yeah.
That's a great look.
I love the distillation too of the Cobra logo into just sort of that
Yes.
kind of crest looking thing.
Oh, that's a great point. I
Looks
hadn't
very
noticed that.
corporate and yeah.
Yeah.
Well, even that plant that they're at, the aerial view of it, it has kind of that Cobra head look to it, like the actual structure.
Ah.
It just feels like a world gone mad, though, where it's like Cobra is making, your pharmaceuticals, your groceries. They're helping with defense.
You know, really, it's a pretty intriguing kind of spin on that whole idea. It's like here you've
It's a
got
great
Cobra,
idea.
the global terrorist organization, but if you're really going to take everything over, it would be slow and building people's trust, and it wouldn't be like blowing up the Washington Monument. Nobody's
Right.
trusted after that.
Yeah, New World
Yeah,
Order stuff.
Oh,
Yeah.
Snake
Yeah, it
Eyes.
really was a great idea to do it that way.
Oh, the camera work. I mean, this is
Very good,
animated,
yeah.
but it feels live action to me. It's not just animate the character running across the screen. Like the flashes of white, the shaky camera when he's running, right over his shoulder. Got a little bit of third-person video game view. Beautiful, beautiful cinematography. And when I say, everyone always gets, a lot of people get excited about movies. Hey, the new movie is coming out. They're going to make a movie. And I go, I don't care. Give me animation. This is what I'm talking about.
Oh yeah. Yep.
Retaliation is very similar in concept to this show. The Joes are wanted for a crime they didn't commit.
Yep.
So we've got a movie version of that idea. We've got
Yeah.
an animated version. Give me the animated version any day of the week.
Which again, this one definitely has an A-Team vibe. Which, if this came out about 10 years ago, wasn't that when the feature film came out?
Yeah.
Wasn't that 2010ish or so?
Mhm.
So probably get some inspiration from that. But what are we thinking about Roadblock not being overly muscular, but being a little bit on the heavy set side? I think I kind of like it.
As long as he's big. Like,
Yeah.
Right.
He needs the presence. So whether it's
Like he's got He's got big arms. I mean, like he's jacked, but he's just he looks a little bit like a little soft in the middle, which I don't know. I kind of like that look.
Yeah, Roadblock is power. So
right.
I mean, it doesn't matter where it is. They relocated it a bit, but it's still he's a bad man if he runs through.
Well, he's a chef. Chef's
right.
taste test.
Actually, that's a great point. That's a great point.
So.
Well, it does make it makes sense for him to be huge if he's slinging around a 50 cal machine gun.
Yeah,
gotta have a little weight around you.
That's true. I really like how Duke comes off as not whiny, and it's that delivery,
right,
of his speaking. Yeah, not like that. It's like whining. He is so curt that he can say the exact same things that Anakin Skywalker said, but it's the delivery. I don't like sand. It gets everywhere. That doesn't sound like whiny. That's like, man, this guy is really.
This guy really doesn't like sand.
Yeah, and he's self-assured. He's confident. Duke is just pure confidence in everything he says. And I'm so glad that the voice actor. I have a strong feeling that he's trying to capture that Michael Bell delivery. Like he heard it and he went, "Oh yeah, that works for Sergeant."
See, Duke's personality and like you were saying, like his cadence and everything like that, his personality, it always had kind of a Captain America vibe to me, and that has always like resonated. I just really love that, like the confidence, like you were saying, and stuff like that. Cap he just goes in and does what he needs to do, and that's what Duke has always been for me.
So true.
Reminds me of Sorry.
Go ahead.
What's that?
Oh, I said it reminds me a lot of like Michael Biehn too.
Yes.
Michael Bihn's got that very intense sort of delivery.
Yes,
but Michael Biehn always dies.
Reese in Terminator. Yes, the name is Reese, Sergeant TechCom, DN 38416, assigned to protect you. Like total Duke, and Captain America too.
His voice would have been good. His voice would have been good, huh?
Yeah,
Michael Biehn's got a
good
great
call
voice.
Good call on the Captain America, because that's totally like that 40s style. I'm Captain America, and we're gonna save the day.
See?
Here's Hawk. I like that Hawk has a little bit of battle damage at this point in his life. Like he's been through the mill.
Yeah.
And absolute legend, the beloved Colt Seavers.
Yes.
Yeah. My very first TV hero, the $6 Million Man.
And even though he's the Bionic Man and he doesn't have to imitate anybody, I guess that's just his regular way of speaking, but it is very in line with Ed Gilbert's Hawk from the animated series. He's still got that soothing grandfatherly voice.
Yep.
He's not trying to do Duke.
Talking Lee Majors, any of you guys ever seen Scrooged?
Oh, is that not the best like opening to a movie?
Yeah,
Serious.
that is the best scene. It's Lee Majors.
Right, the reindeer died.
Yeah.
I'm here to help you, Santa.
This is one Santa that's going out the front door, Lee.
Best line ever.
Like, come on.
You guys want to?
Doesn't matter a hill of beans. What happens to me?
You guys want to speculate on how Hawk lost the eye? There's always got to be a good story about how a guy lost his eye.
Probably a bizarre gardening accident, I would imagine.
Oh no, an alien cat. An alien cat scratched it out.
Jellyfish.
Yeah, alien cat scratch. Yeah, it could be a jellyfish. You never know.
I'd like to think Major Blood. Nick.
Oh.
Yeah. Major Blood should be the Cobra who has the honor of either taking out a general or wounding him severely.
Are you saying that it was an eye for an eye?
Oh, I didn't even realize that. Yeah, maybe. Yeah,
thanks.
Maybe
I'm here all morning, folks.
Tunnel Rat's great too. He's just.
I love him.
We only had one animated appearance in the old. I guess it was the movie, not the show, but yeah, he's doing Tunnel Rat just like from the old movie. I do wish Don Johnson was in here as Lieutenant Falcon.
Oh yeah.
or as anybody, because he's another one. He's got a great voice,
Sonny Crockett.
Now, did you see that they gave Mindbender a purple shirt? Yeah, see?
Oh,
got the
yeah.
purple top.
Oh, interesting.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Now that is a real departure from what we know.
It's cool because it's Mindbender. He's got the purple shirt, but other than that, his look looks like Dr. Venom from the old comics.
Mm-hmm.
He's got the lab coat and the same kind of hair.
Oh, true. Yes.
I mean, it does have that
realize that.
Dr. Venom look.
I wonder why they didn't just call him Dr. Venom then.
Yeah.
That might be a little bit of rights holding business.
Maybe.
Oh, little T-1000 action there.
Yeah, Duke, just I'll blow a hole in you. Whoops.
How'd that work out?
Yeah, that moment right there is important. That's a total Duke or Optimus moment. Like, go save yourself. You need those moments of self-sacrifice to make a leader be like Prime or Duke.
It's so
and he
awesome.
never gives up. It's not like, oh, I'm done for. He never gives up, but he's telling them,
Nope.
leave me. Never gives up. He stayed till the fight's won. G.I. Joe. Can you imagine if the old Joe music was playing over top of this? Do-do-do,
Oh.
do-do-do, do-do-do, do-do-do. Bum, 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 bum.
Awesome. Oh, man.
You gotta have a good little, like, elaborate execution Batman 60s Adam West style scene.
Yeah.
Some
Give him
mustache
plenty of
twirling.
time to escape.
Yeah.
Right, yes.
Yep.
And leave. You got to leave them. Yeah, I'm sure the contraption will take care of them.
By the way, I will tell you all my evil plans.
Yeah.
Since
Let me monologue.
Was it Austin Powers that made the joke about that when he says, why don't you just take a gun and shoot him right now?
Yeah.
Why are you doing this elaborate thing?
That was Seth Green's character.
Yeah.
The Dr. Evil.
Oh, man.
I don't know why that, just why they don't keep doing it. Yeah, it gets made fun of all the time, but it's fun. I mean, it's one of those things that just gets weeded out of everything, and they weed the fun. They just sanitize everything. Oh, we can't have that, and it's lame, and someone might make fun of it. Well, let us make fun of it. Let us have people parachuting out of crashing tanks. Not even a helicopter, but a tank explodes and a parachute deploys out of a tank.
Yes.
It's
exactly.
fun.
Exactly. It's funny. This week I've been reading a lot of the IDW Joe comics that Chuck Dixon did. He did a two-year stint writing, and Mindbender's character in the comic book, he hates when they call him Mindbender because it's not his name; it's just his nickname, and he hates it. He's like, Mindbender, give me a report. I hate when you call me that. Would you stop doing that?
He's a torture genius.
Oh, man.
It's cool that there's a villain here similar to a bat that they can blow away.
Right.
Yeah, they miss all the humans, but you do have to have a villain that gets shot. And the goop monsters are a good substitute for the bats. Something you can actually shoot right through the chest. Get that satisfaction of, hey, these guys are actually good shots.
Oh, yeah.
Well, they actually pose a real threat too. It's
absolutely.
In some movies when they just have this kind of autonomous robot villain, whatever, it's they're just kind of there for cannon fodder. These actually are doing something.
Yep.
I'm really interested to see, because I don't remember much about this. Just I remember loving it. Snake Eyes going up against one of these goop monsters. What can an Arashikage ninja master do against these kind of T-1000 type of things? So you got to use your ingenuity instead of your strength and skill. Oh yeah,
Roblox punches.
Oh, there it is.
Oh, he's got it.
Yeah.
Shocking. How about the fact that Mindbender escapes on the maglev train, which implies that there's a whole network
Right.
for him to need a maglev?
Oh no.
Yeah.
I mean, that's one of the
There
things.
you go.
It's not all glowing here. I'm, like, oh, we're gonna call you Ripcord because you let her rip. No, he's Ripcord because he's a paratrooper, and that just kind of seems contrived. Like,
Yep.
it's a paratrooper. This is what we don't want. Don't change it so much that it's nothing resembling the original. I'm not sure where you could have worked in parachuting in this scene, though.
Well, no, probably not.
Our first fatality. But don't worry, he's just in a coma.
That's right. Yeah. See, no parachute escape on this one. See, and I actually kind of like that little scene right there where like she stops herself and then she hurts her knee in the process. I was like, yeah, they never used to show stuff like that. It's kind of cool.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, she's being helped along.
Yeah,
Limping.
that never happens.
Especially not in animation. Like, when do you ever see someone nursing an injury in animation? But
Exactly.
that's the attention to detail in the show. That's why it feels so real.
I love that.
Oh,
yeah.
Let's just disappear into the
smoke. And now they have the A-Team van.
Yep.
Oh, yeah.
Yep.
Because that van is awesome, as we find out later.
They get Snake Eyes so well in this.
Oh, he pops up everywhere, which is fantastic.
Yep.
He's in a coma. Do they ever call him Hawk, or is it just General Abernathy?
I don't remember.
I think it's just General Abernathy. Oh, by the way, we're wanted.
Fake news.
Yeah.
The propaganda.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Cobra even edited the footage.
Yep.
It is freaky, because this is the threat of the old show and the comic especially. Of someday, if Cobra succeeds, it won't just be ruling with an iron fist and sitting atop that throne that Lincoln sits in.
Right.
But this is the threat. Like, they're going to deceive people, and it's interesting to see kind of an alternate reality, almost like Worlds Without End, that two-parter from the Sunbow animation.
I love that. I love those 2 episodes.
Yeah. So instead of if you can't or don't want to redo what's been done, then do a very likely what if, because sometimes they do what ifs that are just way out there.
Twilight Zone-ish.
Yeah, exactly. But this is a very likely what if Cobra succeeded.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
I love that they have an ally in the Pentagon.
God, his voice is perfect.
Uh-oh.
Dun dun dun.
He's not an ally.
I can't help.
So
I can't tell you.
So he's not necessarily, you guys are going to pay, I'm going to bring you down no matter what. But maybe he's got a hunch. He's got an inkling that something's not right here, but his hands are tied. Yes, which is Hawk's character in the comics as well with the jugglers. He's like, well, I got to finagle and finesse the situation with the higher-ups.
Yep.
He's always the smoother, the finesser guy.
Absolutely.
So another thing that is, he looks different, but he's still very in keeping with the original Hawk. So that's the first episode.
Yep.
And
the other A-Team-esque thing about this that I remember is that they tasked Flint with going after him. So Flint is almost like the Colonel Lynch.
Yes.
The A-Team. Which I really like that because, Flint would be a good choice to kind of track them down. He's relentless.
But yet they still paired him with Lady J, who
is friends with Duke.
Right.
So we're going to queue up the second episode of this two-parter. And here's another countdown for the Descent Part 2. 3, 2, 1, play. And the episode starts off with a recap, just in case you are giving yourself a week break between the two, which is nice sometimes, instead of just binging. But this is totally a bingeable show.
Ripcord.
See how Ripcord falls into his coma? There should be a movie or a show of G.I. Joe where there isn't a single fatality, but many, many people end up in comas. Like the hospital is just overflowing. The coma ward is overflowing.
That's great.
What is
cut
going
to a
on?
room, and they're just wheeling another guy in, and it's like a warehouse.
Channel 15 News.
And Vince is watching along with us, and he says, "I feel like I'm watching the A-Team." He's never seen this version of G.I. Joe. Yeah, if you grew up on the A-Team, love the A-Team, this is just an absolute yes. Merge these two. That's a cool crossover idea.
It really is.
Oh, this Mindbender is... Just imagine, though, if he was bald with a mustache and he had the Transylvanian accent.
Well, you gotta have the monocle.
Oh, the monocle.
Yeah.
It's all about the monocle.
Let's talk about Mindbender's gimmick overload with the codpiece and the cape.
Oh my gosh! Yeah.
If he was in wrestling, he'd be DDP in '93.
Yes.
I need more gimmicks.
They should have, in this character, they should have given him some sort of like, he's got the earpiece. The earpiece should have had some sort of like lens or something, just to be a kickback to that the monocle. Yeah.
It's a bit too much of a departure. I can't remember if they eventually get to something looking more like Mindbender.
I don't know, with the pop collar, it makes me think of Miami Vice.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, that could have been
The
Don
jacket
Johnson.
needs to be pink.
Yeah, that could have been Don Johnson as Mindbender. A moment of appreciation for silent Snake Eyes. And completely masked Snake Eyes from head to toe, too. This is 100% genuine to not just the Sunbow, but especially the comic Snake Eyes. It's Larry Hamill's Snake Eyes in animated form.
Mm-hmm.
That's one thing they've held true to in all the animated versions, though, is Snake Eyes has always been silent.
Mm-hmm.
They've never tried to, let's change him up. He needs a voice. No, that would be crap.
Well, it does make me really curious as to what they're going to do with that Snake Eyes movie and how they're going to handle that.
Yeah, because Henry Golding is very well spoken.
Yeah.
So it's one thing to cover up Carl Urban's face and say, well, we won't see you as Judge Dredd. It's another thing to tell Henry Golding, don't speak. So maybe he'll end up by the end of the movie mute, but it's an odd...
Mm-hmm.
It's an odd
choice.
Yeah, like even the thing with Snake Eyes in Hammer's comics was even when he could talk, he didn't say much.
No.
Nice that they give a moment to grieve a lost member. They're very sad he's in a coma. They'll never live that down. the movie, he's in a coma. His heart just got pierced by a snake.
Right. There's no medical personnel there. It's just, he's in a coma.
He can't wake up.
That's just napping. You know this. He could be sleeping. You don't know.
This van is awesome. That's to make it really A-Team, it's not just we're on the run, because that's just the fugitive. But we need like an awesome vehicle, a van, no less.
It's tricked out. And then you had the Mars on the side of that.
That was a nice touch.
Yes.
They got all these cool Nerf guns. These are nice.
That would have been kind of the, if this had gone on, and I know they made a set of figures for this. I remember seeing it, but imagine a little van, fold out van kind of place, that sort of thing. It's like ripe for it.
Oh yeah.
God, yeah.
I'm hoping, because we always get the revivals and the returns of the classic, and then new stuff, like the new classified figures, are coming out. But how about some Renegades revival? Let's get in that retro line. Let's get some Renegades figures and that van. Like this, this shouldn't just be buried along with Sigma 6. This stuff is quality right here, and it never got a fair shake.
No. Well, I think, didn't the figures for this come out like towards the tail end of the 3 3/4 line anyway?
Springfield.
Pretty sure.
Yeah, they were mixed in with the
Pursuit of Cobra.
Anniversary as well as Pursuit of Cobra. Yeah, like I remember Airtight came out in one of those later, smaller blue cards.
Yep.
And fantastic figure.
Oh, yeah.
Hawk can smell BS a mile away.
Yep. Yeah, he's not taken in by Baroness's charms.
Yeah.
I like the little touch that it's Springfield they're talking about.
Yeah. Right. Nice little town.
Yeah.
Like, oh no, not again.
Which state?
I'm just waiting for someone to mention Sierra Gordo.
Oh, that would be great, wouldn't it? It always comes down to Sierra Gordo.
Interesting choice to make Flint kind of the antagonist of the show.
Yep.
The hunter. You know, the Jack, what was his name on Incredible Hulk? The reporter.
Oh, Jack McGee.
Jack McGee type of.
Mr. McGee.
Or yeah, more like Lynch. Yeah, or yeah.
Yeah, I definitely like Lynch.
But he's not so bad that he's not, you know, he's irredeemable. Like there is a point I feel like eventually when he gets the full scoop on what's going on here, it won't be hard to like him when he goes, now wait a second. You know, these guys have been railroaded and I'm behind them.
He kind of has almost a Tommy Lee Jones in The Fugitive.
Yeah.
You know, he's like, you know, listen, this is the law. You broke the law. I'm bringing you in.
Exactly.
But you know what I mean. But he wasn't going to cross any lines to bring them in. You know, it's like that's kind of how he reminded me of.
Yeah.
And I love
that line in The Fugitive.
I don't care.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes, that's classic.
That really sums up Flint in this. Like, we're innocent. I don't care.
I don't care. Yeah.
I wish Roadblock had been humming there.
Yeah.
Or even more out there. They need to be told. They don't recognize him.
Snake Eyes shows up again. They try to shoot him.
Yeah. What the hey? Baroness for being a very popular cosplay option with the skin-tight catsuit.
Right.
Very well clothed in this.
Yeah.
And very cover
the
up.
Hairstyle's questionable.
Yeah.
Yeah, because she had I think she had a trench coat in Resolute too, no? Her and Destro both had like trench coats or something.
I want to say, yeah.
Yeah.
Lady J.
It's Lady J.
Yeah.
Old for Lady J.
I'm glad they kept the short hairstyle. I mean,
right.
You know, Scarlett's got the ponytail. Lady J's got the short dude.
Yep.
Flint.
Yeah, Flint and Lady J.
A rare shot without the beret.
Oh yeah.
Yep.
But these two go together like peanut butter and ladies. So again, I'm glad that they've kept them together. Oh, Ricky Bobby there.
Oh my God, sweet baby Jesus.
You know, my Flint likes to party. Flint looks like Flint, man. He really does. Got the wide chest, and
yep.
They didn't quite give him the Popeye forearms and the brown leather gloves, but still, like he's got the exudes the essence.
Still made him a brick.
Yeah, he's still the Duke, not Duke, but the Duke, John Wayne.
Yep.
Oh, so cool. Meditation. Oh man, Snake Eyes is so perfect in this. This is another reason why I'm not really all that invested about the Snake Eyes live movie, because he's been done perfectly in Resolute in this. So
sure.
It's like it's fine. Everything else is bonus after this. Junkyard?
Yeah, right.
It is a Rottweiler, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Little shout out.
That looks like it likes a callback to me. Yeah.
This guy just walking in there. Well, this is strange. Come on.
This is really
this is odd. This wasn't here an hour ago.
Yeah.
These
dead
were
animals
dead.
and strange goop. What could this possibly be?
Well,
Hey, come on. Have you been playing with slime?
These weren't dead.
Like, you know, it's just, you know, there we go.
Uh-oh.
That can't be good.
Total T1000.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Oh, those are freaky. That'd be a pretty cool toy too.
Oh, for sure.
Kind of a
nice
humanoid thing. You could stick them inside.
Yep.
Or you could just sell a jar of Jello and say it's one of the jelly.
that goop, that slime that they used to sell.
Yeah.
You used to get in the little machines at the grocery store. Remember that stuff?
Mom, I can't make it look like on the show.
If you made it out of Jello, you could get as many as you want, and because they're gonna fit, there's always room for Jello.
Yeah. Hey, just sell the mold, right?
Yeah.
And packets of Jello.
There you go.
Yeah.
It's like a Build-A-Figure. You make your own.
We recommend you use blueberry Jello.
Blueberries are optional.
Are these Dreadnoks?
Mm-mm. Those are just citizens.
Oh. Springfieldians.
Oops.
There we go.
I thought it was going to be Bugs. Bugs.
I took a wrong turn at Albuquerque.
Those wascally swime queeches.
Oh my word. Get in the tube.
You're not putting me in that tube.
I wonder if anybody's ever made a custom figure of that slime monster thing. I thought that would be a cool thing to do. Mold it in like semi-clear resin or something.
Yeah.
Might be time to talk to our friend AC about that.
Oh yeah. Adam. AC Toy Design. That monster is not concerned about dust. He is not going in the glass display cabinet.
No. Nobody puts baby in a corner.
Or
I'm in a glass case of emotion. It just walks away. Oh no. Throw a tractor.
It's like they've already dealt with one before and you shoot it and it's like, nope, doesn't work.
Here's what I've been waiting for. Snake Eyes versus this thing. And he's got to know that wouldn't work.
Puts his swords away.
He's got to know that wouldn't work.
Like,
just slowing it down.
Holding that all gangster style sideways.
Yeah.
Nice.
I'm glad that Snake Eyes isn't above guns. Like, no, that's not honorable, or it's uncivilized. Like he'll use any weapon he can get his hands on, or use his hands, which are weapons. I like also how Snake Eyes doesn't really feel like part of the team. He's the wild card. Like, he's stuck with them, but he's not. It's kind of like Murdoch in the A-Team. A-Team, Murdoch isn't necessarily up for the same crimes as the rest of the team,
right?
But he's kind of grouped in because he's such a close ally. So that's Snake Eyes. He's not. He doesn't feel totally accepted by everyone on the team, but he's still like their closest ally.
Yep. It's kind of like a guardian angel.
Exactly.
Mm-hmm. He's always keeping an eye on him,
Yeah, pops in at the right moment.
He's the game genie code.
Yeah, definitely.
There we go.
Love that Jeep.
Together again.
Gotta have the beret.
And she's got the hat. I like that too. It's nice.
Doesn't have shotgun suspenders, but that's all right. Maybe that was hard to animate.
He had a great look in Resolute, though.
Yeah.
I really like that.
Yeah, fantastic. I like how Duke is communicating silently with Snake Eyes. Like, he just gives him the hand signal.
Yep. Yeah, they have pretty good chemistry.
So it's neat when someone who doesn't speak gets communicated with silently. And Duke's got it figured out. Uh-oh. Anyone got an extension cord?
Yeah.
Oh, I love it. Comes behind him with a combine.
Oh.
So good.
That's some heavy.
Oh, that's not going to be good for the crops.
Oh. And those people, those citizens will just eat it and go, what's this blue stuff? That's out of the ordinary. Chomp, chomp.
Yeah,
there it goes.
Oh, no, it is killing the corn.
Feeding off the corn.
See, they're going to run into Malachi in there. I know it.
Yeah.
The children of the corn.
Is this supposed to be Mutt? The kid?
Oh, no.
Well, he just called him Buddy. So.
Oh, it's not junk.
But I love the nod, though. I think the.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you're going to use any dog, use a Rottweiler.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Oh, looks just like Junkyard.
Yeah.
Oh, he's had a lot of corn.
Yep. Oh, he's got a hostage.
And he's going to a greenhouse. We've seen this before.
This can't be good.
What about apples? Lead him to the orchard of apples. Maybe this one will do it. No, maybe this one. Oh, don't taste it.
Taste it.
Yeah, let's just put that in your mouth. That's a good idea. Oh, my God. Yeah, and you just put that in your mouth.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, right?
Imagine if you
So,
lost 5
I mean,
pounds. Hey,
yeah.
I got a new diet formula.
Oh, my God.
Ah, crossbow. Even if it's just for a second.
Yeah.
Right. That's awesome.
Love those nods. And it's practical. It's not like, ripcord. That's what you would use to get up there, an actual crossbow with a grappling hook.
Yep. Yeah, it was a nice little rig she had there. That was kind of cool.
Oh, so good. Total A-team type of plan. I love it when a plan comes together.
One of the things, too, with this is, like, a lot of these animated shows, like, the characters have, like, skin-tight clothes. These guys are wearing kind of baggyish pants and stuff like that. It's kind of neat. It looks just like, fatigue pants. It's kind of cool.
Yeah, tack vests.
You know what I mean?
Gear looking. Yeah, it really does fly in the face of skin-tight, superhero, traditional animation look. It gets back more to that military look that, for some reason, G.I. Joe keeps trying to shy away from. You can't shy away from what brought you to the dance.
Nope.
So this and Resolute feel right because it's like, well, let's just do what Joe is instead of trying to be something it's not. Like Marvel doesn't try to be an army movie.
No.
Like there isn't an Iron Man movie out there that's you watch it and go, oh, that's a total army movie. Or a Spider-Man movie doesn't try to be an army movie. So how about the army show be an army show? Oh,
that would be great.
I love that.
This is great.
Using the crossbow again, like that's
a great move right there.
Yeah.
Smile, you son of a boom.
I was thinking more Kurt Russell in The Thing. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Fun you too.
Yep.
Roundup kills them fast.
They've won over the townspeople.
Are you going to reimburse us for all that?
Oh, Grunt. I thought that was Duke.
Ouch.
Nice little nod again to the old school Joe fans. Because Grunt is one of the most, associated with, especially the first year G.I. Joe characters. And here we go.
Flint's like, this was easy.
Taller.
Yeah, I was going to say, I like that he's kind of like looking down on him. That's pretty neat.
This is awesome. This is just so awesome.
It's a great backstory.
There's your power struggle.
Yep.
Tunnel Rat doesn't understand he's small.
Snake Eyes saves him again.
Yeah. Oh, great. Lady J gets it.
Our reward is that justice has been done. What?
I'm surprised he didn't throw his beret at the ground. Those darn dirty Joes.
And Lady J's like, don't leave your keys in the Jeep.
Oh, nice. The salute. That's perfect.
Oh.
Oh, this show is perfect. So that's supposed to be Cobra Commander, I guess, right?
Right, yes. He's always this kind of virtual presence.
He sounds exactly like the Resolute Cobra Commander. It might be the same voice actor, too, but again, it feels like Resolute continued, at least in this small way.
Well, I think of all the redesigns I've seen, because a lot of them have been somewhat similar, but that's a pretty sinister look. I like that sort of half face mask thing. It's, yeah.
Yep. Yeah, kind of like that.
Oh, that's fantastic.
That is good stuff. Yeah, I may have to.
Really good.
I may have to binge the rest of this now because I don't know why I didn't. Why I haven't watched it again in 10 years.
I think we might have to do more of these episode commentaries because this is fantastic, and I think each episode really has a lot of substance to it. So that might not.
How many episodes were there total?
26.
Really?
I would say 26. Was it 26?
Yeah, it was, 26.
That many, huh?
Yeah, just one season. That's actually a fair amount of episodes for just one season for a cartoon show, too. Yeah.
So I just did a IMDb search. Charlie Adler was the voice of Cobra Commander in Resolute as well as Renegades.
Okay.
He's just doing the same thing, and he's doing the same thing perfectly. Like if it ain't broke, don't fix it. Don't tweak it. Don't. Maybe the saying instead of if it ain't broke, don't fix it. Maybe the new saying should be if it ain't broke, don't reimagine it.
Right.
Because that's what keeps happening. Reimagining it. He got it perfectly in Resolute, and that's another reason why I've said like Resolute is fine as a one shot because it's not really a one shot. It keeps going on this. But let's just wrap this up by talking about what some of our favorite parts were in this. Pete, you want to start off?
I got to go with all the appearances of Snake Eyes. I always, in the Sunbow, wanted more and more Snake Eyes. And this delivers because he just keeps popping in and popping out. It's awesome.
And he never has to be made a fool of in this.
No.
He's never not breakdancing, but he doesn't wear a dress. And he's not the subject of comedy in this. He's used just to be serious and be that guardian angel.
Oh, man.
Obi.
Well, I agree with Pete. I really like the use of Snake Eyes in this. It was just enough ninja. They didn't like, we're going to turn this into a ninja show, kind of like the comic ended up doing. But yeah, I really, really like that. I love the portrayal of Hawk. And I really, really dig how they're using Flint in this. He's a perfect choice to go after them. I think that's great.
And that interaction with Duke and Flint, perfection.
That's so cool. So cool. Hey, you know each other? Yeah.
And Eric.
That's awesome.
I really, I'll go back to that depiction of Cobra as sort of that New World Order. It's like they've won and they're established and they're doing their things in the shadow. And I thought it was pretty clever, kind of repainting Baroness as sort of like the face of the corporation, if you will. She's the one that pops up in the news reports and everything. I think it builds like a more realistic, sort of believable world for this show.
You guys up for some more Resolute? Or they're just so intertwined to me. Like, are you up for more Renegades commentaries?
Heck yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah, this is awesome.
Absolutely.
And this is proof that not everything new or rebooted or reimagined is not good. This is awesome. Like, this is right up there with Real American Hero. Obviously, like, there's a different love factor. We all love Real American Hero. We grew up on it.
Sure.
We have a lot of nostalgia. No nostalgia for this. Just appreciation for an awesomely made show.
Yep, well done.
Great cinematography, great scenes, like just awesome moments that, in a way, take you back to a nostalgic time. I would say, like, as a teenager, when I used to watch movies and go, that is so cool. Like, that's me today watching these 2 episodes. Like, oh, Snake Eyes stepping back into the smoke. Like, oh, that looks so cool.
And the animation is brilliant. It's fantastic.
Mm-hmm.
It's so great.
So I hope that this reaches Joe fans who have never seen Renegades, and I've talked on the channel about how good this is. I hope this really kind of opens your eyes, Joe fans out there, and check it out, because this is not Thundercats Roar.
Oh my God! Please don't bring that.
This is like the show that I would most closely compare this to. This is the Thundercats, whatever that reboot was 10 years ago or so. Like, this is that. Like, this gets the spirit of the original perfectly. Plus, or I guess one that more people would be familiar with, He-Man 2000X, 2002. Mm-hmm. This it really gets the heart and soul of the original show while taking advantage of the advances in technology in terms of animation, cinematography, music, special effects. It's a cartoon that looks real.
Absolutely.
How many animated things can you say that about?
Not a lot.
So, guys, thanks so much for joining us on this commentary. I had a blast chatting with you and watching this with you.
Thanks for having us.
Yeah, thank you for putting these on. These are always fun.
And we will be back with more cartoon commentaries and hopefully another Renegades very, very soon. We'll set that up. And
yeah, definitely.
Thanks everyone out there for watching along. Anyone want to do some plugs here? Eric, I want to always recommend his Instagram there. He's got some awesome model pics and art pics over on Uncle Deluxe on Instagram.
Eric, I love your Tron pictures, man. Those are so great.
Thanks, dude. Yeah, I've been having fun with those. I've been collecting odd bits here and there, and just kind of shooting pictures as I get them. And I've got some ideas that'll be coming, but they're kind of going to be a little long form. So
cool. All right, it'll be worth the wait.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah.
And Pete, do you have anything on social media you want to plug?
Nope.
You're the Snake Eyes. You're the Snake Eyes of the tribe. You just kind of step out of the smoke. You do a little guardian angeling and then step back into the smoke. Or into the water, I should say. Just rise up out of the water.
I'm everywhere, yet nowhere.
Be honest, have you ever done that Snake Eyes cross-legged meditation pose underwater?
Actually, yes, I have.
If a man screams underwater, does anyone hear?
Just the jellyfish.
Because that Snake Eyes pose will make me scream if I try to do it. That would be painful. And Obi, you got an Instagram too?
I do. It's Obi's _ toy box. Show some of the figures that I collect and somewhat passionate about. I haven't done a lot of photos in a while. Been kind of busy, but I have some ideas. So look forward to getting some new stuff up there pretty soon.
You've got
tremendous stuff, dude. I'm looking forward to more posts from you. Your pics are incredible.
Yeah. Thanks, man. Much appreciated.
Your 1/6 scale collection is incredible.
Oh,
it is an
I'll tell you what. I've had a banner year for collecting some Grail pieces that I haven't even showcased yet. And I've got some amazing new stuff that came in that I'm dying to share. So,
and your photography is beautiful too. Like it's
thanks,
not just
man. Thanks.
It's not just taking a picture of the figure. It's what angle to shoot it from and how to light it to make it look lifelike. So
thanks, man.
If you want to,
by the way,
the camera.
I don't know how you're doing those deep fakes that you're putting up, but I love those.
Oh,
Those are so much fun.
Indiana Jones.
That's just an app.
Is it really?
That is. It's the Reface app.
Oh, that's fun.
And it's a free app. You can do X amount like free downloads of that, like, and then they shut you off for the free one, and you can go back in 3 hours and do more. I was like, every day there's new. Like, oh,
the first one of those you put up, I was like, oh, that's cool. Wait a minute. Hey, that's Obi.
So
exactly.
With it, do you think we can take Sebastian Shaw's face and deep fake it over top of Hayden Christensen in the Star Wars prequels?
Oh, wow.
So far, there's no Star Wars on it, but I would imagine there's going to be. There's got to be pretty soon.
I might get that Solo movie and put Anthony and Gruber over top of the guy they ended up getting in Solo.
Oh yeah.
Or just what am I talking about? Just get a young Harrison Ford in there.
Why not? Right?
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. Yeah, definitely. Yeah, no, it's a super fun app. And like I said, it's free, so yeah, why not?
So once again, guys, thanks for joining me. Thanks everyone out there for listening. If you're listening along on YouTube or in podcast land there, thanks for listening. Hope you enjoyed this. Feel free to add your thoughts of Renegades. And until next time, Nerdmas Day.
Nerdmas Day.
Nerdmas Day, guys.
Yo, Joe!
Da-da-da-da-da.